Today, something unbelievable happened at the airport. Ibrahim Traoré, the president of Burkina Faso, was stopped at security by a young officer. What happened next will shock you. This is a story you will never forget. It was a busy morning at Ouagadougou International Airport. People hurried everywhere. Some were late for flights, some were saying goodbye, and some just wanted to get home. The air was full of noise, announcements, rolling suitcases, and voices in many languages. In the middle of all this, Ibrahim Traoré walked in. He wore simple clothes. He carried a small bag. No one guessed he was the president. He wanted to travel like a normal person, to see how his people lived and if the airport was safe for everyone. At the security line, Officer Moussa stood ready. Moussa was young, but he took his job seriously. He watched every traveler, he checked every bag. Moussa's boss always said, "Treat everyone the same. Do not be afraid." Moussa remembered these words. When he saw Ibrahim Traoré, he noticed something different. Ibrahim Traoré looked calm, but his eyes were sharp. Moussa felt he should check him. He stepped forward and said, "Please come with me for a security check." Ibrahim Traoré nodded and followed Moussa. People in line stared. Some whispered. Moussa did not care. He was focused. He led Ibrahim Traoré to a small table. "Please put your bag here," Moussa said. Ibrahim Traoré placed his bag on the table. Moussa opened it. Inside, he found a clean shirt, a toothbrush, and a small old book. The book looked special. Moussa opened it and saw pages full of stories, drawings, and old photos. "What is this?" Moussa asked. Ibrahim Traoré answered, "These are stories from my family. I write them down so I never forget." Moussa checked the bag carefully. He looked under the shirt. He checked every pocket. He found nothing wrong. He checked the ID. It said, Ibrahim Traoré. Moussa did not know this was the president. He just thought, "This man is honest, but I must finish my job." Moussa asked, Where are you going?" Ibrahim Traoré said, "I am going to visit a friend." Moussa asked, "Why are you traveling alone?" Ibrahim Traoré smiled and said, "Sometimes I like to travel alone. It helps me think." Suddenly, a woman in line dropped her bag. Clothes spilled everywhere. Ibrahim Traoré bent down and helped her pick up her things. He smiled and said, "It's okay, don't worry." The woman thanked him. Moussa watched and thought, "This man is kind." Moussa finished checking the bag and gave it back. "Thank you, sir. You can go," Moussa said. Ibrahim Traoré nodded and started to walk away. Just then, Officer Amadou, who was older and more experienced, walked by. He saw Ibrahim Traoré and stopped. His eyes grew wide. He whispered to Moussa, "Do you know who that is?" "That's President Ibrahim Traoré." Moussa felt his heart jump. He thought, "Did I just stop the president? Will I get in trouble?" Amadou looked worried. "Should we call the chief?" he asked. Moussa shook his head. "I was just doing my job," he said quietly. Ibrahim Traoré turned around and walked back to the officers. He smiled and asked, "Is there a problem?" Amadou bowed his head. Moussa stood straight and said, "No problem, sir. I was just checking your bag." Ibrahim Traoré laughed and said, "You did well. You followed the rules. That is what I want to see." People nearby started to listen. Some took out their phones. Some whispered, "Is that really the president?" Ibrahim Traoré turned to the crowd and said, "This officer did not care about my name. He cared about the rules. This is what makes us strong." The crowd clapped. Moussa felt proud but also shy. Ibrahim Traoré opened his old book and read a story. It was about a boy who became a leader, not because he was rich, but because he was honest. The airport went quiet. Everyone listened. Even the workers stopped. The story was short, but the lesson was clear. Be honest, be brave, do what is right. After the story, Ibrahim Traoré looked at Moussa and said, "You are a good officer. I am proud of you." Moussa felt tears in his eyes. He could not believe this was real. Ibrahim Traoré shook his hand and said, Let this be a lesson. No one is above the law. The people clapped louder. Some shouted Moussa's name. Moussa smiled. He felt like a hero. The story spread fast. People talked about it everywhere. In the market, in the schools, on the buses, people said, "Did you hear about the officer who stopped the president?" Moussa became famous. His family was proud. His friends cheered. Moussa felt happy, but he knew he must keep doing his best. He wanted to be a good example. Ibrahim Traoré changed too. He visited more places in secret. He listened to the people. He learned from them. He told his team, "We must respect the rules. We must be honest." The story of Moussa and Ibrahim Traoré became a lesson for everyone. Teachers told it in schools. Parents told it to their children. Travelers talked about it at the airport. Remember Moussa. Remember Ibrahim Traoré. Always do what is right. One day a small boy came to the airport. He saw Moussa and said, "I want to be like you." Moussa smiled and said, "You can. Just tell the truth and do your best." The boy smiled back. Moussa felt proud. He knew he was making a difference. The airport became famous. People came to see where the president was stopped. Some asked Moussa for his autograph. Moussa always said, "I was just doing my job. Anyone can be a hero if they do what is right." Ibrahim Traoré kept telling the story. Let us all be like Moussa. Let us all follow the rules. Let us all respect each other. The people listened. They felt inspired, but the story did not end there. The next day, news reporters came to the airport. They wanted to talk to Moussa. They wanted to know how he felt when he stopped the president. Moussa was nervous, but he answered their questions. "I was just doing my job," he said. "I did not know he was the president. I just wanted to keep everyone safe." The reporters wrote stories. They put Moussa's picture in the newspaper. People all over the country read about him. Some people sent him letters. Some people sent him gifts. Moussa's mother cried when she saw his picture in the paper. She hugged him and said, "You are my hero." At the same time, Ibrahim Traoré was thinking about what happened. He called a meeting with his advisors. He told them, "We must make sure all officers are trained well. We must make sure everyone is treated the same." The advisors agreed. They started new training programs. They told all officers, "Follow the rules. Do not be afraid. You are important." The officers felt proud. They worked harder. The airport became safer. 1 week later, Ibrahim Traoré returned to the airport. This time, he was not alone. He brought his team. He wanted to see Moussa again. He found Moussa at his post. He shook Moussa's hand in front of everyone. He gave Moussa a medal. "For honesty and bravery," the medal said. The people clapped. Moussa's friends cheered. Moussa felt proud, but he also felt humble. He said, "I will keep doing my best." After the ceremony, Ibrahim Traoré walked through the airport. He talked to the workers. He asked them about their jobs. He listened to their problems. He promised to help them. The workers felt happy. They felt important. They worked harder. The airport became cleaner and friendlier. Moussa's life changed. He was invited to speak at schools. He told children, "Always do what is right. Do not be afraid." The children listened. They clapped. Some said, "I want to be like Moussa." Moussa smiled. He felt proud. He knew he was making a difference. One day a woman came to the airport. She was crying. She lost her bag. Moussa helped her. He found the bag. He gave it back to her. The woman thanked him. She said, "You are a good man." Moussa smiled. He felt happy. He knew small things matter. Ibrahim Traoré kept visiting places in secret. He went to markets. He went to schools. He talked to people. He listened to their stories. He learned about their lives. He used what he learned to make the country better. People started to notice changes. The roads got fixed. The schools got new books. The hospitals got more medicine. People felt hopeful. The story of Moussa and Ibrahim Traoré became a legend. People told it at weddings. They told it at funerals. They told it at family dinners. The story taught everyone to be honest, to be brave, and to do what is right. Moussa became a symbol of hope. Ibrahim Traoré became a symbol of wisdom. Years passed. Moussa was still working at the airport. He trained new officers. He told them, "Check everyone. Do not be afraid. You are important." The new officers listened. They respected Moussa. They wanted to be like him. One day, a new officer stopped a man at security. The man was angry. He shouted, "Do you know who I am?" The officer remembered Moussa's story. He said, "I am just doing my job." The man calmed down. He let the officer check his bag. The officer found nothing wrong. The man said, "Thank you for keeping us safe." The officer felt proud. He knew he did the right thing. Ibrahim Traoré heard about this. He smiled. He knew the lesson was spreading. He knew the country was changing. He knew people were learning to respect the rules. Moussa's story traveled to other countries. People in Ghana, Nigeria, and Senegal heard about him. They invited him to speak. Moussa traveled to new places. He met new people. He shared his story. He learned new things. He brought new ideas back to Burkina Faso. Ibrahim Traoré kept leading with honesty. He kept listening to the people. He kept telling the story of Moussa. He said one small act can change everything. One honest person can inspire a nation. And so, the story of Moussa and Ibrahim Traoré lived on. It was a story of courage, honesty, and hope. It was a story that showed anyone can make a difference. It was a story that started with a simple security check, but changed a whole country. So next time you see someone doing the right thing, remember Moussa. Remember Ibrahim Traoré. Remember that you can be a hero too, just by being honest and brave. This is the story that shocked a nation and inspired a generation. And it all started at the airport, with one officer, one president, and one simple act of honesty. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more amazing tales from Africa, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and tell us in the comments what you would do if you were in Moussa's place. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next story.